All gas giants have rings. Only Saturns are bright and dying. Every gas giant in our solar system has rings. Jupiter has them. Uranus has them. Neptune has them too. But only Saturn's rings are bright enough to see. The strange part is this: those rings are new, younger than the dinosaurs. And right now, they are falling into the planet at 10 tons per second. In 100 million years, they will be gone. Saturn is not the only planet with rings. Every single gas giant in our solar system has them. Jupiter has a thin, dusty ring discovered by Voyager 1 in 1979. Uranus has at least 13 distinct rings, found accidentally in 1977 when astronomers watched the planet pass in front of a star and the starlight blinked 9 times before and after. Neptune has 5 complete rings plus some incomplete arcs. So the question isn't why does Saturn have rings? The question is why are Saturns the only ones we can see through a backyard telescope? The answer comes down to 2 things: what they're made of and how much of it there is. Jupiter's rings are dust, tiny dark particles knocked off small moons by micrometeorite impacts. Uranus and Neptune's rings are dark too, made of rocky chunks and carbon-rich material. Dark particles absorb sunlight instead of reflecting it. From Earth, they vanish into the blackness of space. Saturn's rings are different. They're 99% water ice, frozen, clean, and bright. Ice reflects about 90% of the sunlight that hits it. The dark dust in other planets' rings reflects less than 5%. That's the difference between a mirror and charcoal. There's also far more material. Saturn's main ring system stretches 280,000 kilometers wide, wider than the distance from Earth to the Moon, but only about 30 meters thick. If you scaled the rings down to the size of a football field, they'd be thinner than a sheet of paper. And that thin sheet contains roughly the mass of a moon. Where did all that ice come from? The leading theory says a mid-sized icy moon strayed too close to Saturn between 100 and 400 million years ago. Saturn's gravity tore it apart, and what's left is the ring system we see today. That's the post-dinosaur timeline. Tyrannosaurus rex walked the Earth before Saturn had rings. The rings aren't permanent. NASA's Cassini spacecraft, which orbited Saturn for 13 years before being deliberately crashed in 2017, measured a phenomenon called ring rain. Saturn's powerful magnetic field grabs charged water particles from the inner rings and funnels them down into the planet's upper atmosphere along magnetic field lines. The rate is staggering. About 10,000 kilograms of ice falls from the rings into Saturn every second. That's 10 tons per second, every second of every year. Cassini also detected a separate stream of micrometeorite vaporized ring material falling at the equator. Add both flows together, and the rings are losing mass fast enough that they cannot last more than another 100 million years, possibly as little as 15 million. We're not just looking at Saturn's rings. We're looking at them during a narrow window in which they exist at all. Before the dinosaurs went extinct, there were none. 100 million years from now, there will be none again. We happened to evolve, build telescopes, and look up during the exact moment the show was on. That's why Saturn is the only ring system you can see. Subscribe to Curious Science for more cosmic mechanisms. Tomorrow, why spicy food makes you sweat, and the receptor your brain confuses for actual fire.